Well, it's been a week, guys. It's been a week since I brought you my quintessential, obligatory, what's next with Chimaev piece. But we do have a little bit of information, guys. I mean, back the tape up. Chimaev was set to be in the main event spot of the ABC card, which I think is coming up in July. I mean, that's almost upon us. And he was going to go against Colby Covington. We were operating on this assumption for a period of time. So it looked as though Colby wasn't guaranteed for that spot. I mean, by himself. Like, Colby hadn't agreed to, okay, great, Chimaev's going to stay in this spot. Who's he going to take on? And those numbers started to come down to where it was glaringly obvious he's going to take on Belal Muhammad. All right, we've got this whole thing figured out, right? Something to look forward to. Wait till the official announcement was made. Well, not so fast, because an official announcement was made last week. Did you guys even see this? They called it the Long Island card. But just so you understand, the Long Island card is the ABC card in question, and the main event is going to be Ortega taking on Rodriguez. No Chimaev. So what is next for Chimaev? And then somewhere in this whole timeline I'm laying out for you, you guys will remember the photo that got taken that wasn't meant for public consumption of Chimaev versus Nate Diaz in a co-main event. Now, that ended up not going anywhere. I get it. What is next for Chimaev? And if it's not going to be the ABC card, is it still going to be opposite Belal Muhammad? I don't know. We did that. Nobody's actually said that. That was us. And as you look at the pieces on the board and you look at the players, deduction is still strong in that area. But it would seem to me, if we don't have anything set, at one point he's going to be a main event on a major outlet. And another one, he was going to be a co-main event, but on a major card, International Fight Week, right? Something big was that, but that's still very different. Very different. One's 3 rounds, one 5 rounds. I mean, right, it's different. Should we be revisiting Gilbert Burns versus Chimaev as for what should be next? Historically speaking, that's exactly what we would do again. I mean, I can remember the first night of Figueiredo versus Moreno, just by example. Dana didn't wait a minute. He walked right into the press conference, said that we're redoing that match. I get that there was title implications. I get that it was draw. I mean, there was a couple of things that happened, but Burns versus Chimaev is right in line, not to mention Burns is on board and Chimaev said that he would do it. We've just all gone quiet on that idea. I think we went quiet on that idea because we were armed with the fact that Chimaev is going off. He's going to be fighting Colby next, so there's really no point in talking about Burns. Then somewhere when we finally elected ourselves mayor of Get the Hintville that wasn't going to happen, we inserted Belal Muhammad against Chimaev, which made perfect sense, and off we go. But then we get confronted with it could be Nate Diaz, which for all I know is still alive and well. But I would throw back to you, if we are just inserting things and nothing is set in stone, wouldn't this be a good time to bring back the idea of Gilbert Burns? Do you have a better idea for Chimaev? Probably not, if you were to be fair. You probably have his equally as good. Some of you would probably, well, Belal Muhammad's just as good of an idea. Waiting for Colby Covington, just as good of an idea. Getting this Nate Diaz, but I'm asking, do you have a better idea? And then if you do have something for Chimaev, something else, I would have to come back and go, well, what are you going to do with Gilbert Burns? Gilbert Burns is also coming off of the greatest performance of his life. You don't have to win a match to have it be the greatest performance that you have. Gilbert is proving that. The greatest performance that he had, he did not win them. Well, some people think he did. But, I mean, you got what I'm saying. You got what I'm saying. The mere fact that I just said that was a Freudian slip, I think strengthens the argument that we should still be considering, and this seems like a really good time to be bringing forward the notion that we rematch Chimaev and Gilbert.